Single lane alternating traffic is now getting through on Westside Road after the April 1st slide, but a lot of work lays ahead to fully repair the road. Meanwhile, search and rescue has paused its efforts to find a man and possibly his car that may have been caught up in the slide. They need to pause their search because they're waiting for the lake and the area of the slide, the murkiness to drop out so they can get to work with a submersible. You're telling me that the search is not over?
No, not at all. Currently, due to the slope instability and the water turbidity level, we've paused operations, but we are in logistics and planning today and tomorrow, trying to come up with the best strategy to find what we believe is a missing motorist.
I understand that's because you want to use a submersible to look around, and there's really not much point when it's that murky.
It is. So we've used underwater sonar, or it didn't show any anomalies. So we have basically an underwater drone that we're sending in next. And that's will give us a better visual. And we need the water to be clear to do that.
And we saw you had your search dog out there. A few sort of signs of things of interest, but nothing came of it.
So the search dog did get a hit, and we tried to excavate the area. It kept collapsing. It's basically like digging in quicksand. So we need the area to solidify a little bit more before we can get in, and we'll probably need heavy equipment. But the area wasn't big enough for a vehicle, so that's probably in Okanagan Lake, and the debris field is just massive going into the lake.
Yeah. So it's been interesting how this unfolded. There were a few suggestions that, maybe someone got caught in this slide, and then that seemed to go away, and then no new information came forward. Can you tell us at all what happened to suggest, in fact, there could be someone caught in the slide?
Well, police were initially concerned that a homeless encampment had been swept away, and the fire department found some propane canisters floating in the lake and a few pieces of garbage. So search and rescue was called in to clear the area, and we did to the best of our ability. Then a missing person report came into Vernon a few days later, and they realized the gentleman travels on Westside Road, so they contacted West Kelowna RCMP, who put two and two together and decided the person may be in this area. Some new evidence has turned up, including door liner and a few pieces from a vehicle that would be similar to what the missing person was driving. So that was enough to get us back in the area.
Is there a chance there's a vehicle then?
There is a chance that a vehicle has been pushed off the road. Again, the slide volume itself was massive. There's mud spatters 7 meters up on the trees. It's probably at least 100 meters wide, a couple hundred meters deep depth going into Okanagan Lake. And then it falls off a drop-off, so into a deep valley. So we can only search the shoal at this time. But yeah, there is a chance that a vehicle got pushed down. It'd be the world's unluckiest thing ever, though, to happen.
Yeah. Things do happen, I suppose. And I know you're not in charge of, highways or anything, but traffic at least can get through on a single lane now?
Ministry of Transportation has opened the road, have deemed it safe now. The rainfall still makes the slope a little bit unstable, but it's safe enough for vehicles. We're waiting for the ground to firm up a little bit so our searchers can actually walk on it.
Right, and then so how soon, I don't know how much you know about how long it takes the murkiness to drop out of the water, but when do you expect to be back at it?
So we're going to send in a boat team on Thursday to reassess, a boat team with a dog. And then Saturday, our plan is to have a massive search, including mutual aid teams from around the region, and cover the area thoroughly.
Terrific. Ed Hansel, really appreciate the update. Thank you. And thank you for watching Kelowna Now.
We don't just report the news. We live here too. We're your neighbors, bringing you stories that matter to all of us. No government funding, no outside influence. Kelowna Now, local, independent. News you can trust.